What's good with y'all? It's your boy Cameron. Video straight like that. Comment down below what you want to see in the next one. Like and subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. Let's go ahead and hop into the video, man. So check this out, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and react to this TikTok right here. You know what I'm saying? And it's about how women only go for the top 15% of men. Now I know immediately a lot of y'all are probably gonna be in the comment section like, women have too high standards. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. If you are struggling with getting women, if you are one of these dudes down in the comment section to these type of videos complaining about females, you ain't got there yet, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You're not him. You're not him. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of dudes that be coping like, oh, women this, women that. Bro, niggas that are in the top 15% don't have this problem. You will never see that. You know why? Because they're getting all the cooch. They're getting access to all of it. And you have access to none of it. Or you have access to the scraps. And here's the thing about it. You can sit here and say it's unfair, whatever the case may be. But at the same time, even though women claim to have these high standards, it's not that unfair because what do I always tell y'all? Don't listen to what they say. Watch what they do. Watch their actions. So don't listen to, oh, I want a dude that got 6, 7, 8 figures. I've literally actively watched in the past my female friends say that they want a dude that looks like this and this and that and has this and this and that. And literally a couple days later, go and start fucking the dude that's the complete opposite in every way. Broke, ugly. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now, do not listen to what they say because the problem's on both sides, right? On one hand, women, yes, they be saying, they be capping about these unrealistic expectations. You know what I mean? And the thing about it is you can't listen to them because there's a such thing as genuine attraction, genuine desire. Genuine desire trumps any standards that she may have. If she hits you with, oh, he's not up to my standards, that means that you ain't got there yet. That means that you 50% body fat. You complain about women on the black pill side of the internet, and your face looks all round and chubby and unmasculine, right? You got acne all over your face and shit. So if you are having issues with women, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Instead of sitting here and being like, well, they have too high standards, just tighten up, bro. Because in reality, even though they say they have these high standards, they really don't. And you see it all the time. Girls that's, you know, IG models, you know, baddies walking around with dudes that look like TD Jakes. You know what I'm saying? Dudes that look like goddamn fanboy and chum and shit, man. Out here looking like SpongeBob SquarePants, ugly ass. But my point is, you do not have to be up to these standards if you meet her genuine desire, which is your face, right? You got to make sure your face is as cut as possible. Groom yourself, you know what I mean? And lose some damn weight, dude. What I say in the last video, fork put downs and table pushbacks will get you results, bruh. Get your physique right. Get your physique right. It all is included in looks. All of it is included in looks. You know that, right? So you want more women, get your looks up, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And yes, it's competitive, bro. Like, I'm sorry, it is. It's competitive out here, dog. We plan. Listen, the dating market turned on SBMM back in 2020. In 2020, like, and really not even 2020. It's really been getting stronger every single year. They turning on SBMM, my nigga. It's tougher and tougher and tougher to find a decent woman in this dating market. But that just means that you got to get colder. You can't stop the shit. Complaining about the shit ain't gonna do nothing. So anyway, let's go ahead and hop into the video, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. Let's go.
Pisses me off is the discourse around how women only go for the top 15% of men. Like, am I supposed to be going for the fat loser who doesn't have a job and lives at home? Am I supposed to be attracted to that? Obviously, I'm going to be attracted to the guy who's ambitious, the guy who's manly, the guy who takes care of himself and his health and works out, the guy who's tall, the guy who's going to give my kids good genetics.
Tall is crazy because, like, you can't really... Oh, shit. My lightsaber done turned on. Genetics and shit like that, being tall, you can't control that, right? So, obviously, these are somewhat unrealistic expectations. But at the same time, these are also just preferences, my guy. You know what I mean? A guy that take care of himself, a guy that work hard, a guy that's ambitious. Most dudes that be complaining, and I'm gonna see if I can pull up the comment section, but most dudes that complain about this type of shit, oh, she got unrealistic standards. Number one, if it's unrealistic that to be manly, unrealistic to work out, unrealistic to take care of yourself, you know what I mean? Then there's something wrong with you. Now, when it comes to the genetic portion, that can be considered unrealistic, but in reality, you know what I mean? Look, women like tall guys. What the fuck are you gonna be mad about that for? What the fuck are you gonna do about it? Women should like short guys and average height guys. The average guy is who listen, I'm not trying to sit here. I'm not switching sides or nothing, bro. I do feel for men. I know that we go through a lot of shit. I know that the dating market is some bullshit right now. You know what I mean? But at the same time, let's stop being like, oh, women should like the average guy because the average guy is 5'7" and a dork who's 30% fucking body fat. Bro, rather than just complaining and throwing your fists in the air, bro, commenting on these goddamn weird ass black pill videos and shit, get up and do something, my nigga. Go get up and do something. Go hit a push up or something. It's like, damn. All y'all want to do is cope and eat cookies. It's like, I feel you. I understand that sometimes shit is just unrealistic. But at the same time, what the fuck are we still? All you doing is just sitting back and just nutting on yourself continuously, watching that hub, just nutting on your stomach, not even taking a shower afterwards, just going straight to sleep like a pig. Ugh, ugly ass.
Why on earth would I be attracted to the fat loser? Or any loser for that matter. Even an average guy. Like, why? If I could pick the best of the best, why would I be attracted to the mid-tier? Like,
and let me correct what she's saying. It's not even that. Because like I said, you gotta watch what women do, not what they say. What she's saying is cap. Because it's not about being attracted to the guy that's at the mid-tier. See, of course, no woman is gonna be attracted to a fat loser. And let me be real with y'all. The average guy is a fat loser. Now, on the other hand, the average woman is too. Let's be real about that. The average person is 25 to 30% body fat. Yikes. So, the average man is the fat loser. Let's be honest about that. But let's assume that you're not a fat loser and you're just a regular built guy, whatever the case may be. It's not that she isn't attracted to you. It's that the guys that are the top 15% have allowed her access. So now she's able to say, oh, this is my preference. Of course you would say that. That's like if I okay, imagine you are okay. $5,000 is a lot of money, right? If you make $5,000 a month, you probably doing all right for yourself, right? But imagine you had access to a lifestyle where you made $100,000 a month, which is way more money, way different lifestyle, right? And imagine you got used to that lifestyle, or you had at least a peek into that lifestyle, and then after a month of having that lifestyle, you had to go back to making $5,000 a month. Yeah, $5,000 a month is cool, but it's like, damn, hypergamy, my nigga, I've had access to. So all she's saying here is that she's had access to one of the top 15% of men, which is a guy who's probably between like 10 and 15% body fat or lower. Probably a guy who's chiseled, probably a guy who's masculine. You know what I mean? Top 10, 15% of men. Maybe you can. And here's the thing. A lot of y'all gonna say, well, she's probably talking about rich men. I don't consider you being rich as like you're the top 15% of men, right? That's a whole different category. And here's why. It's because if a woman is fucking with you because you're rich, that's not because you're top 15%. It's because she has access to resources, certain resources. That's money maxing. I consider that a whole separate category. There's a category of being top 15% of men without having to be rich. You can have a certain look about yourself. You can, like, that's the thing, bro. So many average dudes are so used to being average that they don't realize that you don't need to be rich in order to pull females. You can have good looks and pull females. And the thing about it is, you ain't even got to be a super mega Chad who's 6 foot plus. I've told y'all my stories. I told y'all what happened when I went to college. Nigga, I had unlimited access. And look, I ain't no like, 6'5" super nigga. I mean, I look good and shit. You know what I mean? I'm 8, 9, like 9%, 10% body fat. I got the physique on point. I got a good personality, but it's like, nigga, I ain't no super mega Chad. I'll be honest about that. I might be like Chad, like the free version. You know what I mean? You got the paid version of the app. I might be like the free version type of shit. You know what I mean? Chad Light, Tyrone Light. You know what I'm saying? Like Tyrone-esque. You know what I mean? But I had unlimited access. I told you I was pulling from deep. I was hitting greens. I was half court shot off white butt. Green. My point is, bro, you can become top 15%. And the reason I'm going so hard is because I'm going to show y'all the comment section and I'm going to show y'all how sad it get. Let's keep going.
Hello, especially if I'm a top quality girl. What happened to earning your place in this world? You're gonna be a loser in this life and then expect.
And here's the thing, I know it's gonna be a lot of dudes that's like, oh, she's mid, she's mid, she's mid. First of all, y'all nigga, like, I'm not making a judgment on her looks either way, but as soon as some nigga says like, oh, girl is mid, I immediately go to that nigga profile and I'm like, do you have the right to call this girl mid? Now, if you do, then you do, right? Like, I do, because like I said, my body fat percentage is low, I'm cut, I'm lean, I'm attractive ass nigga. I could say this girl is mid. I have the right to say this girl is mid. But a lot of y'all that don't take care of yourself, don't groom yourself, don't even do the bare basics, smell like bounce that ass, don't take showers consistently or regularly, you can't say this girl mid, bro. You can't say this girl mid. And the thing about it is, most dudes that will say that, a lot of guys will say that that a girl is mid. But bro, if she's seen you in real life, you seen her in real life, bro, you be acting up. You be acting all types of different. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying that this girl is anything beyond mid, but what I'm saying is, bro, dudes will fuck a pole if it moved and had a hole in it. So anytime a guy says that a girl is mid, I always look at them sideways. I'm like, do you really believe that? Do you really believe that?
People to want you, like, that's just common sense that that's not going to happen. Like, if I was fat and ugly, I would not be surprised that men are not going for me and instead they want the girls who are fit and beautiful. Like, I didn't earn to be on their level. I didn't earn to be wanted like that. So maybe instead of complaining that women only want the top 15%, work on becoming top 15% or somewhere near that number.
Now, again, you know, it's such a nuanced topic, right? Because it's like the things that women claim are not the things that women do. When they say, when women talk about top 15% of men, they can start getting unrealistic when they say, oh, I want a guy to be super tall and genetics and stuff like that. But besides like genetics and stuff like that, those are all things that could be earned apart from genetics. But even with that, those are unrealistic standards because she just wants to make herself look good. She wants to make herself appear good. Right. And it's but listen, I'm going to be so real with y'all. If a woman says that you are not up to her standards, whether it's money, genetics, or whatever else looks wise, listen, that just means she's not attracted to you and she has no genuine desire for you. A guy can be broke and have no money in his bank account, but if he has the looks and she has genuine desire for him, she will never hit him with the standards. She will go right against her standards. And this is something that is not rare. It happens every day. Women go against their standards about what they say every single day. So if you are struggling with women, if you are, oh, her standards are too high, I promise you right now, it ain't that, my guy. It ain't that. Like I said, the problem is on both sides. She's capping for the cameras and y'all is biting the bait and thinking, ah, damn, I'm just going to give up then. Don't give up, dog. You can become top 15% of man, bro. You can do that. You can. All right, you don't have to sit here and be like, oh, well, you know, she's mid. And instead of sitting here and complaining about the shit, like, of course she's a mid-ass girl, bro. Of course she's going to have unrealistic expectations. We're in 2025. It's not the 1970s and 80s no more, bro. We can't sit here and expect women to just want a regular man, whatever the case may be. It's time to move accordingly, is all I'm saying. All I'm saying is it's time to play the game. It's time to stop expecting women to be okay with dating an average man and okay with dating laterally with who they are and where they rank. That's not how they work no more. So you have to play the game. If you want to date, you have to level up. That's just the reality of it. You can no longer just do okay and just not work out and just be regular. You have to make a move, my guy. You got to hit her with a crossover or some type of shit. You can't just go straight to the rim no more. All right. So, you know, with that being said, it's like, you know, you just got to learn how to maneuver. You just got to learn how to maneuver. That's all, man. That's all. And like I said, as far as unrealistic expectations, if they're unrealistic, then don't worry about them. Listen, I've had plenty of women tell me that I'm not tall enough. But I've also had plenty of women that were taller than me fuck with me. So you want to talk about unrealistic expectations? Like those same women that be saying, oh, I want a guy that's taller than me. And they be tall as hell. They be fucking with me. I'm 5'9", 5'10". I'm only 5'9", 5'10", bro. And these same women that, bro, I've literally had women, bro, what the fuck is going on with the, bro, I've had women tell me all type of shit. I've been hit with the standards all type of times. Oh, I don't like black dudes. Oh, you not tall enough. Oh, you ugly. You this. Bro, you know how I told you about my high school experiences, right? Some of them girls that called me ugly, I found out how to crush on me later in life. Not even later in life. Literally like as soon as high school was about to end, I found out like these girls had a crush on me. After I leveled up a little bit, gained a little bit of confidence, that's all it took. And that shit skyrocketed a little bit later. My point being is that don't listen to their unrealistic expectations. They're not fucking real. They're not real. Her expectations, what she's saying isn't real. She's going to fuck with whatever she sees, she's going to feel it. She's going to feel that genuine desire, bro. That shit matters the most, not these standards. Y'all get so caught up on women's standards these days. She don't have no fucking standards. That's why there's so many broke ass baby daddies. That's why there's so many ain't shit broke baby daddies. Because standards don't exist. They don't, bro. They don't exist. They don't exist. I'm sorry. They just don't exist. At least not for the guy that she's genuinely attracted to. And you don't have to be, again, you don't have to be a Chad or nothing. Just take care of yourself, because looks are subjective enough. There's enough subjectivity in looks where if you delete all of your other barriers, like if you stop being overweight, if you stop being, whatever you are, not taking care of yourself, acne on your face, even if you have like bad facial structure, a woman will find that attractive at some point. There's enough subjectivity, and she will not hit you with standards. She will hit you with genuine desire. All right, so that's all I got for y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. I'm out, man. Peace.